Just a disappointing night for the Yankees as they get some rare early offense, only to lose the game late with a catastrophic 8th inning. Things couldn't have started any better, first with Voit's return to the starting lineup and an immediate contribution from him in the opening inning. He sent one deep into left field, 423 feet for a home run, his second of the season. And when asked, he didn't say that was necessarily the plan, but he's always trying to do damage, and he did just that in the first. And in general, there were a number of hard-hit baseballs from the Yankees in the early going, the second coming just one inning later off the bat of Kyle Higashioka. Aaron Boone made the debatable decision going with Higashioka tonight and preserving his relationship with Garrett Cole on the mound despite Gary Sanchez's prolific bat as of late. It paid off early with the home run as the two have now combined for 17 on the season as one of the best catching duos in the majors. It looked early like this could be one of those breakout games for the Yankees, but that quickly proved to not be the case as the next 4 innings came and went with nothing more than some runners left on base. And the Royals took advantage 1 inning later after a pair of leadoff singles. Kansas City brought 1 run home with a grounder from Whit Merrifield and evened up the game in the 4th with a homer from Ryan O'Hearn, who had a number of hard hit balls off Cole on the night. Beyond that, though, it was business as usual for Cole. All the conversation about sticky substances, crackdown, spin rate, which was down across all 5 of Cole's pitches, along with a season-high tying 3 walks. He finished his night after 7 innings, 108 pitches, 2 earned runs, 6 strikeouts. A great outing. And locked at 2, Luke Voit came up big once again in the 7th with a leadoff triple, just the second of his career. It was another blast to right field, this time falling just a few inches short of the top of the wall, and an outstretched fan's hand got in the way. Would it have been a home run? Who knows, but Tyler Wade pinch runs to score on a wild pitch and even up the ball game regardless. Then in the 8th is where things turned south for the Yanks. Jonathan Loaisiga came into this one riding 14 consecutive scoreless innings, but the bullpen can't be expected to be perfect forever, and tonight that fortune changed. The sticky substances, quote, did not impact him in any way. Simply put, Loaiziga's slider wasn't there, and the result of it, a leadoff single from Merrifield, a Carlos Santana double, and then it was one base hit after another, some missed opportunities on the infield, and ultimately there were 4 runs across the plate, and the Royals got the lead for the first time after a disastrous 8th inning for New York. And the Yankees could have very easily tossed in their caps and called it a night, but having won 8 of their last 10 in comeback fashion, they tried to do the same again tonight. Gardner walked in the 9-hole, and then DJ LeMahieu flashed some of that dormant power with a 2-run homer to pull the Yankees back within 1. Judge followed that up with another very deep blast of his own, coming in at 396 feet, another one just a few feet short of the top of the wall. And 2 pinch hitters, Odor entering for Wade and Sanchez, who came into the game in the 7th, failed to bring him home as it was a 6-5 game heading into the 9th, and again that number left on base sticking in their mind. After extinguishing the fire in the 8th, Lucas Licky quickly took care of business in the 9th to give the Yankees the chance for just a little bit of magic, and they got another opportunity. Gio Urshela singled to give them a look at a tying run, but he did hobble over to first base after being hit by a pitch earlier in the night, so something to keep an eye out for. And regardless, Miguel Andujar could go no further, and after a wild 3 hours and 38 minutes, the Yankees fell by a 6-5 scoreline with one big number in mind, 13 left on base. It's easy to blame the bullpen after this one, but ultimately the Yankees had every chance to put this one away in the early going and likely should have never been in such a position in the 8th to begin with. And then when those opportunities to tie the game did come, they couldn't capitalize on them. And it's a difficult thing to evaluate because while the final score stings, seeing Luke Voit shine, DJ LeMahieu hit a homer, and the ball fly out of the ballpark from some unlikely names amid a great start from Cole is a great sign for Yankee fans. But at the same time, there's been a lot of good signs and not a lot of results this season. And with the way things are trending, those outcomes sometimes matter the most. And tonight just wasn't it. Reporting on the Yankees, I'm Alex Wolz, WFUV Sports.